Okay, so I have my 4 tags here, and as far as the other using oxide inks, I think I'm going to have to put that in a separate video because this video is already getting so long and I'm not even close to being done. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to split that up. So I'll do this way first and I'll do it another way in a different video. Okay, so I'm going to use some stamps. I bought this off of Wish years ago. I'm not sure if it's still out there, but any type of script or background stamp is going to work. I'm going to use that as a background stamp. I also have this one that does have some script on it, which is what I'm grabbing. I need to buy a script stamp. I just do. This is one I mentioned in my last video that I picked this up at Tuesday morning. I think I found this on Wish too. I'll look them up. If I can find them, I'll link them below. But I thought maybe these feathers might be fun to use in the background. So yeah, I'm going to start with this word stamp. And because I'm going to be putting liquids over this, I'm not going to use Tim Holtz. I'm not going to use Distress Oxide inks. I'm going to use this archival ink because it's waterproof, and this one is in Ground Espresso. Actually, first I'm going to use the Vintage Photo one. All right, so yes, I'm going to use Vintage Photo, and I'm just going to ink this up. Really, I just want the scripty part. And this is a big collage stamp, so I have to be a little careful. What are we starting with, Lynette? Let's start with this one. I'm just going to stamp it a little bit. Zoom in just a little bit closer. Okay, I'll leave that one alone for now, and I'm just going to go over all 4 of these with these words. All right, and I'm going to use this music staff stamp that I like on a couple of them, I think. And I'm going to use the Ground Espresso, something a little bit darker. And because it's a music staff, I would like to try to get it straight. There. Okay, and I think I want to attempt to use this feather. Hopefully hopefully I don't totally ruin. I get so nervous. I get so nervous. You know what? I think I will. No. I think I will try this hickory smoke color. The only thing important here is that you use waterproof ink. Oh, I like that. Let's go off the tag a little bit. And maybe I'll use this other feather. And I'm not using a stamp block because of the fact that I've, you know, just making the background. Maybe I'll put it down here. Okay, that's subtle enough. I like that one. And I'm definitely going to do the same thing to this one. I'll use this long feather first. I don't know what napkins I'm going to use or where I'm going to collage, so I worry about the stamps. I guess it doesn't matter, right? They're very subtle. I actually really like that. I really like the gray. Put one there. And I guess with a feather, they don't all have to go the same way, do they? No, Lynette. We'll put one here. Ugh, that wasn't a good placement. We're going to have to add another one. Here, I think. Okay. I think I want to put another long and skinny one on here. I want it to go the other way. Maybe here, like it's fluttering down. All right. Now I'm wondering if I should add some. I know these are really, really busy already. Just one. Can I just put one on here? Maybe here. I like that. This one definitely needs some. Sorry, I flipped my camera over so I could plug it in, and I keep forgetting it's on the other side of my mat now. Now see how those paint colors are just starting to go into the background? So if you're new like me, don't be concerned if you feel like your painting isn't what you hoped it would be. Let's put it that way, because that's what always happens to me. It's not what I hoped it would be, so I quit and I give up and I don't do it again. But we should always try again. We should always try again. All right. I think these are coming together nicely. As long as I can find a napkin that's going to go over the top of it, that it's not too dark. That's the thing I'm most nervous about. All right, and this is where Andrea, in her tutorial, went over her tags with Mod Podge or homemade Mod Podge, whichever you want to do. I have this giant tub that I need to keep using. I would say I have like a quarter of it left. So yeah, I'm just going to seal everything in with this Mod Podge before I decoupage on top of them. All right, so if you saw my last video, you saw the pile of napkins I've taken out of my stash to work with, but this napkin with all these gorgeous feathers came in the collection. So I'm just going to take that top layer off. I'm going to save this one for a paper towel, of course. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. I'm going to use my little watercolor brush here that has some water in it. You could just use a regular brush and some water to do this. I don't even know where to start. Like, what feather do I want? I even like this half feather here. Goodness, okay. I'm going to start right in the middle. I like that this napkin has a white background as well. I'm learning that napkins with a pattern in the background, they're beautiful, but when you want to layer images, the white definitely helps with that. And you guys, I can't draw to save my life. I'm going to use this tag. So napkins are excellent for anyone who's like me with that. I just want to get a feel for this. I don't know. I'm just going to take out a few of them at first and see what happens. Okay, I think I want this one to be purely feathers. I've shared it in a previous video, but the whole theme of my journal is going to be about taking refuge in God. My devotional is going to be on Psalm 91. Well, not my devotional. I'm going to actually be using this as my devotional journal, but I want the whole thing like a theme of refuge. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm just going to start placing them down. You could use your Mod Podge again here or your watered down Elmer's glue. It's 2-to-1 with the glue and water, but you know, you could go over it with your Mod Podge. We've done that here on my channel lots of times. I am enjoying this distress collage medium right now. I feel very spoiled getting to use it. But I'll leave a link for it down below for anyone who's interested. Otherwise, you know, your glue works, your Mod Podge works. I'm going to start with this guy right in the center, like that. I really love this stuff because it's thick. Anyway, I feel like I need to move a little quicker. Maybe after I get this first tag done, I will speed through the rest of them. Or maybe I only make a couple on camera. Or maybe I only make one on camera. I'm not sure. All right. Oh, I just love it. So pretty. Okay. Then you can always take your water and clean up the edges. But like I have learned, that is why white napkins are so nice if you're going to layer over the top of other ones, because then that background doesn't show. And I'm just going to go right over this raised area I put here. It's not exactly where I had it, but that'll work. Let's see. Get my fingers wet. Clean up some of that. Working out of frame here, sorry. I'll try to get a good eye on it at the same time. I feel like I am now, if for anyone who has watched my videos before, I feel like before I was like Decoupage 101, and now after watching Andrea's video, I've graduated to maybe 102. Decoupage 102. I don't know, I just have another like, oh, like I had an epiphany watching her. Like, you can layer them and you can use more than one napkin on a project, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just taking off some of this extra napkin. And put that one like here. They're almost like falling leaves, which is also fun to play with. Okay, so I definitely know I'm going to add some stickers or words, a phrase across here. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can add wood veneers, you can add all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with this tag right now with the feathers, because I know I'm going to add something here. So I will move on to the next one. This is a napkin I had in my stash, and I like the fact that this bird is sitting on a branch when I put this branch up here. So I'm hoping he's going to fit. We shall see. For now, I'm just going to take all of this out. Ooh, I really like this edging along here too. I might have to use some of that. That's really pretty. Okay, let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have torn that leaf. I like that, and he would have fit. Clean out this flower, I think. And you know, it's just about cleaning up the edges. I think because I tore that leaf off, I'm going to take off the top part of this branch. Okay, I'm going to start with that and put him down. And I'll worry about cleaning up this edge later. Make sure I have enough glue here. Okay, then I'm just going to tear off this edge. Now looking at this napkin, I do really like this. I'm going to take out part of it. It might have to be used on a different tag though. We'll see. If I put it up here, I don't want to cover those branches necessarily. All right, because of how much is already going on, I'm going to save this. I'm definitely going to use it on a different tag. Let me check out this tag actually. Man, I just love it. I want to use it. It's so pretty. But I already covered the edges. I'm going to save it. I'm going to hold on to it and just plan it out on the next tag. But I do think I like this yellow flower. And I think I want to add another yellow flower. So I'm going to come back in and take one out of the napkin. Okay, and then I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to try to take this branch off without tearing the leaf. Which can be difficult. It's going to tear it a little bit, but that's okay. Clean up the napkin a little bit. It all blends in, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I think I want to put that right there, like it's coming down from the top. Okay, I really like that one. And see, that is the concept of Andrea's video that taught me and, you know, graduated me to 102, Decoupage 102, that you can mix and match and you don't have to just use the pattern as is on the napkin. So yes, I like that one a lot. I love having that branch in the background, and see now how those paint colors, as scary as they were, To me, they're really muted in the background, and I really like that one. Okay, let's move on. Now, this is our super dark tag. It's the one that was my least favorite when we started. It's not intimidating and scaring me so much now. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to run it down the side of the tag. Okay. I feel because this die cut is going up so high, I would like this to go even higher. So I think I'm going to run it down the whole side of the tag. If I can get it straight. Hopefully that's straight. I hope that those of you who are watching this video and have this journal, I hope that you try some of these in some way, whatever your method looks like with the supplies that you have on hand. They are so fun, especially the decoupage napkin. Like, I just feel like I'm painting something amazing. No, it's just a napkin. All right, tear this edge off a little bit. I mentioned it in my last video that I was going to put some napkins. I have a ton of napkins, a lot of these napkins that I'm using today. You know what? I don't want to tear that edge, so I'm going to cheat a little bit and run. Since I know I'm going to put paper over the back of this card, I'm just going to wrap this napkin around here. Some napkins in my Etsy shop for those of you who might be interested. If they're still there, I don't see why they wouldn't be at this point. If you'd like to pick up some napkins, I needed to de-stash some because I'm running out of room and my addiction might be a little unnecessary. So yes, if you're interested in picking up some napkins in a mixed variety, my link will be down below. All right. I really like that. That is some boho looking trim to me, and I love that. Now, if I did that first, see, I think if I'd have went back over with this bird and put it over the top, it would have blended in fine and it wouldn't have covered up his face. So I have a piece of this napkin here. This is actually one that was gifted to me. And I think I'm going to take out this little guy over here who's flying. Because of this deep blue color, my napkin is feeling out of control. I have stuff all around me. Oh, yes. Oh, there's something running through that napkin. It's sad. I like that little plant. Okay, I'm going to take this bird out. Because of the dark color of the tag, I'm going to use this black image of this bird. Let's see. Get a feel. Oh no, I tore his tail. Oh no, I didn't. It folded under. Okay, maybe up here. What else? I think I'm going to take out part of this branch or vine, whatever it is. I know that too much of it isn't going to fit on the tag, but I want to make sure I have enough. Once you start getting glue and paper stuck to your hands, start getting a little crazy. The glue wants to stick. Well, let me finish trimming this up so I can have an idea what it really looks like. I like that with my little bird up here. All right, I'm just going to stick this in place. And hope I'm not making a mistake. I don't know why it always feels that way. I don't want to mess it up. I love that green on the edge. I love that. It just gives it one more layer. And actually, that texture that I was worried about in the beginning, when I got my paint too thick, you can't even tell anymore, which is awesome. I don't want to cover up any more of that green. I love that. I can tell I'm going to be addicted to that one now. That green edging there. That's like one of my favorite patterns and things. Okay. I think I need some under here. Even the white blotches, like there's blotches here, and your eye doesn't go there anymore. I love it. It's so much fun. I think I want another one of these yellow flowers. I want to try this on the bottom here. Just to see. Okay, I think I'm just going to put it down here in the corner. All right, and I want to make sure that I'm leaving some room for a phrase or something. So I'm going to let that dry, and we have one more. I'm wondering at this point how long this video really is. That's okay. I don't normally do videos like this, so hopefully some of you are enjoying it. Okay, I really like this napkin. I don't know if he's too big. We're gonna find out though. This one was messing with me. I think it's only 2-ply. That second one is really stuck on there well. I definitely don't want to waste any of this napkin. It is so pretty. I'm just going to take off the, and then I got a big old glop of water on there. I want to save the top part of that branch. There. Okay, tried that. The things we will do to save a napkin. Let's see, he is big, but I don't know, I think that could really be pretty. I put him at a little bit of a tilt. We're gonna try it out. I'm a little nervous, but I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, let's see. Right about there. If I can smooth him out without wrinkling him. This time, I think I'm going to take some scissors. Just attempt to trim around the edge of this. So I had some coffee before dinner, and my eye is twitching again. I was fine all day, but the same thing happened yesterday evening after my afternoon coffee. And it's like, really? Because it's kind of annoying, but not so annoying that I want to skip my coffee, you know? I'm already doing keto. I have been since the beginning of December. See, now this white is not disappearing into the background. So anyway, I feel like I've already given up so much. I don't necessarily want to give up my afternoon coffee. It's how I don't have a snack. I'm just getting it wet. Maybe it'll help blend it in. I don't know. Maybe I just can't see because it's actually my eyelid, my upper eyelid. Anyway, TMI for some of you, I know, but it's really annoying. Okay. Let's get this good and coated. I want those diamonds to show through the background, so I have to get that pressed in. Get the napkin pressed over that. I like that. I think that was a good call. That's a super cute napkin. Glue this over. Just want to make sure it's nice and pressed. Worked over those diamonds. I think I'm going to have to add some glue to the very edge there. In some places. Okay, now I have this little piece of leaf branch here, and I think I want to add that to the top of the tag. This looks very fall-like, but these colors are perfect for this journal. And quite frankly, nothing is alive here right now anyway. It's starting to come back to life. Maybe there was another piece of paper under here. Maybe that's why that white is showing so much more. I really couldn't get it separated though. So I'm going to try to take off a little more of this white then. Okay. And I think I just want to place it up here in the corner then. I think I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so that is the decoupaged tags. I am going to let these dry. Got a drop of water on that one. I think I'm going to end this video here, and I will use these at a later time in my wings journal. So I'll wait to finish them up so you guys can see. I'm just going to add paper to the back and probably stitch around them and add some words, but I'll do that part in another video. I will stop here. I know this has been a long one. Hopefully it hasn't been too long. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Again, all of those links will be down below for anyone interested in anything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.